Hello guys, привет всем, здравствуйте, добро пожаловать, приветики. Today we're going to be watching Amadeus. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but this movie won a Patreon poll, so that's why we're watching it today. And I was excited to find out that this movie is loosely based on Mozart's life. So it's going to be interesting because there is not a single person who doesn't know who Mozart is. So it's going to be interesting to find out more about him because I know nothing. You know, I was thinking it's like Shakespeare, right? Everyone knows who he is, but I doubt that everyone knows how his life went, you know, what he's been through, stuff like that. So it's going to be very interesting to know. I think we should stop the introduction and go straight to the movie. Oh my god, so I didn't have any music and then it played so loud, sorry.
Mozart! See, I killed you, Mozart! Forgive me, Mozart!
Signore, we have something special for you. Is that good? This is the most delicious thing. You don't know what you missed.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I mean, you know, I can't really enjoy the ballroom dancing, because I keep thinking about this man. It started strong, right? That's a very strong first 3 minutes of the movie. It's crowded in there.
Leave me alone.
He doesn't seem like he wants to be disturbed right now.
I can offer you God's forgiveness. How well are you trained in music?
His facial expressions are amazing.
I studied it in my youth. You must know this.
Oh my goodness! He still can hear it, he still can see it, right? Oh my god! Okay, I did not expect that this movie is also going to have opera in it, right? And the upload.
I regret it is not too familiar. I was the most famous composer in Europe.
Oh my god, I know this one! Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, I didn't know you wrote that. I didn't.
Oh my god, that must feel so bad for him right now, right? Oh, yo.
That was Mozart. The man you accuse yourself of killing. You've heard that?
He didn't hear the music, but he heard that.
If you have something to confess, do it now. He was my idol.
He's played. He's a little kid.
His father had taught him everything. My father, he would say, "You want to be a trained monkey?"
A trained monkey?
How could I tell him what music meant to me?
I admire people like that, right? Who have something that they live. Like, music is inside his veins, right?
Make me famous through the world, dear God. Let people speak my name forever with love. I will give you my chastity.
What is chastity? Like purity? Okay, so he went to do what he actually wants to do, music, because his dad would never allow him.
Of course I knew God had arranged it all. The next I was here, in Vienna, and Emperor Joseph, I was his court composer. Isn't that incredible?
Well, okay, but to admit, this is huge.
Man had no ear at all. Everybody liked me. I liked myself. Until he came. This man had written his first concerto at the age of 4. Full-scale opera at 12.
Oh my, I have goosebumps. He's saying that. Oh my god. At 4, I wasn't even able to write my own name, you know?
Could he be?
Look at the food. It's gorgeously made. Okay, this looks gorgeous.
Mozart is not here.
Now we're going back. Here, people walk backwards, people fart backwards. I'm sick.
I'm sick.
I'm sick.
It's a kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
Emeram.
No.
Mary?
Marry me.
Oh.
Weevil eye tub.
How's he doing that so quickly? Oh my god.
But I love you.
Oh. Well, he started with Kiss My Ass, you know?
Tischheim tea.
Eat my.
My music.
It is him,
They
okay.
started without me.
He seems to be very different from what I imagined him to be, you know? I cannot even imagine how a person would do that, you know?
These Viennese certainly know good music when they hear it.
Why do I have to be humiliated? The more license I allow you, the more you take. Return immediately to Salzburg. You will remain in my service and learn your place.
Subordination, hey? Oh, it's like, you guys should hear, you know? Kiss my ass? He really has an attitude, you know?
On the page, it looked nothing. This was no composition by a performing monkey. It seemed to me that I was hearing the voice of God.
Oh my god. He's not even like he's not hearing the music, he just can hear it all through the note. Right?
To be his
From the writing.
We could use a good German composer in Vienna.
I think it's an interesting notion to keep Mozart in Vienna.
Chamberlain, arrange a pleasant welcome for him.
How can people even write music? That's just, oh my god. I watched some of these movies, right, about extremely talented people, and my brain just doesn't understand it, you know? Like, how is that possible for a human being? That's remarkable.
Beautiful wig for you. Here's the other one.
They're all so beautiful.
Oh my god.
He's here. May I try it?
Majesty.
May I play it when he comes in?
You do me too much honor, sire.
Oh my god.
Dum, bum. Very good. Dum.
We have met before, in this very room. You know all these gentlemen, I'm sure. Maestro Salieri.
I know your work well, signore. Funny little tune, but it yielded some good things.
Funny little tune. Oh my god.
We're going to commission an opera from you.
German, please. Let it be German.
Tell us the story.
The whole thing is set in a harem, Majesty. In a Seraglio.
Then why especially does it have to be in German?
Could be in Turkish if you really want.
Do you really think that subject is quite appropriate?
It's full of proper German virtues.
Name us a German virtue.
Love.
In Italy, we know nothing about love.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh my god, he went straight for the head.
Let it be German.
It's already here in my head.
Show us.
Did you try?
He's like, yes, better. Get out of my face, you know? He doesn't care about anything but music, right? Yes.
Grazie, signore.
If he didn't want me to praise him with music, why implant the desire and then deny me the talent?
But he had a talent though, right? It's just not as big as Mozart's one.
How do you like it? I heard you met a Mozart. Is there a part in there for me?
No.
What does he look like?
Well, looks and talent don't always go together, Katerina.
Only talent interests a woman of taste.
When why ask, right? Why ask how he looks like that? He got all three wings?
There she was, on stage for all to see, whizzing up and down
Like what the...
I was in love with the girl. I couldn't bear to think of anyone else touching her.
It looks like it's Mozart's best day in his life, you know? But I bet every opera for him is like this. Our parents were always taking me and my sisters to see the operas and ballets. Ballets. So it gives me so much nostalgia.
Well, Herr Mozart, a good effort.
Occasionally, it seems to have too many notes, Your Majesty.
Exactly. Just cut a few.
Which few did you have in mind, Majesty?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question.
He is the fiancé of Herr Mozart.
When do you marry? We haven't exactly received my father's consent yet.
How old are you?
26.
The creature had my darling girl.
Oh, Okay, well, thank you for saying it out loud, otherwise I would have missed this moment completely.
My heart was filling up with such hatred for that little man.
I won't have him back.
Please, thank you.
Your Grace, give him one more chance.
You have leave to try.
Take no further steps towards marriage until we meet.
No, he is really against marriage. He probably thinks there is a more suitable woman for Mozart.
With my wife, I can do it.
With my wife.
This is my niece. She has asked me to advise her on a suitable musical instructor. I was thinking of Herr Mozart. What is your view?
Oi, oh my god, I feel, it's like someone came in and everyone forgot about the talent of Salieri.
Why must I submit samples of my work just to teach a 13-year-old girl?
A little modesty, it might suit you better. You must submit your stuff.
Well, I won't.
How can I
Wow,
help
he
you?
just say, can he actually do that? He can't, right?
I've come on behalf of my husband.
I will look at them, of course, the moment I can.
He doesn't know I'm here.
Okay, yes.
We really need this job. Money simply slips through his fingers. It's ridiculous.
Okay, now that she's a wife, she actually like, okay, I have to do something about it.
Do you know what these are? Nipples of Venus. Go on, try one.
Interesting. Nipples of Vienna.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
I'm from a small town, just like your husband.
Trying to find some similarities, but
You see, they're all originals. He doesn't make copies.
okay, he's gonna freak out, right? If he knows, if he finds out. And again, the music is just flowing in his head, right? I mean, how is that even happening?
It was beyond belief. They showed no corrections of any kind.
Finished as no music is ever finished.
This place one phrase, and the structure would fall. Here again was the very voice of God.
To hear that from the composer,
At an absolute beauty.
both like jealousy and admiration in one, right?
It is miraculous.
So you will help us?
He needs a minute.
From now on, we are enemies. Because you are unjust.
Oh my god, are you serious? That hit him so hard.
I will ruin your incarnation.
And then he just smiled. Oh my god, that was terrifying. There is a phrase saying something like the devil is in comparison or stuff like that, because once you start comparing yourself to others, then that's when you lost. Because to Mozart, it also comes natural, right? I don't see him struggling writing music. It already inside him. He's just letting it out. Playing cards, drinking.
She had to help her mother. Yes, she's like that.
I didn't know you were home.
We'll wait.
Okay, this is the introduction to a father,
She's
right?
very
Especially
tired.
like back in the times. Oh my god.
Don't you have a maid?
No,
They say you have debts.
that's a malicious lie.
Composition doesn't pay.
That one will. No, please. It's going to be the best thing that I've ever done.
Are you, expecting?
Oh, pregnant? Okay.
Let's go out. This calls for a feast.
And it's the middle of the afternoon, right? Somewhere. Oh, probably early morning because she still was in a bed and we're already on the way to a party. Oh, it's a dress-up party? I love those costumes, especially the swan one. Oh. Oh, I know this game, and whoever didn't get the chair must leave. Yeah, I don't think that really approves. Alright.
Just a game, Papa.
I'm trying to catch all the details with these costumes because looks like all the work that they put into this movie is ridiculously good.
Mozart, why don't you name your son's penalty?
Come back to Salzburg with me, my son.
Yeah, I don't think father approves. Sorry, it's like... What? How's that possible? But for him, backwards is not a thing that he cannot do, right? Because remember with his words that he was saying, with phrases, I can't.
Play Salieri.
Oh, that's very insensitive.
That was not Mozart laughing, Father. That was God. Go on, Signore, laugh. Laugh. One day I will laugh at you.
Oh my god, it must be... That's it. And since then, Salieri never lived his own life. Like, just to live your life, right? Not thinking about other people. I think this jealousy and hatred is gonna eat him alive.
There's a young girl here to see you.
Are you here, Mozart?
That's right.
I was asked to come here and offer my services to you.
Is this your
Okay,
idea,
well,
Papa?
maybe not having a mate wasn't really wife's idea.
To some kind of joke?
Not at all, sir.
Wolfie has many admirers in Vienna. Whoever sent you's going to pay, no?
That's right, ma'am.
I'm leaving. No, Papa. Do you expect anyone to walk out into a mess like this every day?
Her husband seems to be okay with that, right? It's just, we have a different kind of marriage. He doesn't need her to be all housewifey, maid, servant style, right?
Thank you, sir.
Does he work at all?
All day long.
You're a good girl. The next time you're sure they'll be out of the house, let me know.
He pays, right? So she's gonna play along with it. Okay. So he's gonna come to the house and see his work? This is why he wants to know when we're out of a house? Again, such a huge smile. Why does he want to know? He is not going to be able to steal it, right? Mozart will know that it... Or will he?
He kept 7 snuff boxes in here. There's only one left.
With riches is only in the mousetrap.
Mozart is writing a new opera. An Italian opera. That's not all.
What is this marriage of Figaro?
It has been banned by the Emperor.
I have declared the French play of Figaro unsuitable for our theater. Yet we hear you're making an opera from it.
Oh, yes, I admit it is.
I am a tolerant man. Figaro is a bad play.
Sire, I swear to your majesty, there's nothing like that in the piece.
I cannot afford to provoke our nobles.
It's a piece about love. It's so new that people will go mad for it. The end of the second act, just a husband and a wife quarreling. Suddenly, husband's valet comes in. Trio turns into quartet. On and on and on. Sextet, septet, octet.
Septet? Sextet?
8 minutes?
20, sire. You could have 20 individuals all talking at the same time, and it's not noise.
It's your judgment of literature that's in question.
Judgment of literature.
You can choose more elevated themes.
Why must we go on forever, writing only about gods and legends?
Okay, so in the movie there is a lot of old and new school, right?
People so lofty, they sound as if they marble.
He is very straightforward guy.
You are passionate, Mozart. You do not persuade.
How can I persuade your majesty if you won't let me show it? Just let me tell you how it begins.
I mean, that's a fair, right? But he already banned it, but I don't know. Don't forget to check out my Patreon for this exclusives. And now back to movie.
There's a servant down on his knees. He's measuring a space, his wedding bed, to see if it will fit.
Yes.
Late. On the beat. Early.
Mozart is already rehearsing.
Oh my god, he wanted to stick a branch in his will, but it only helped him.
I think we should help Mozart all we can and do our best to protect him against the Emperor's anger. Didn't His Majesty forbid the ballet?
Oh, now we're going to be plotting?
A word with you, please.
Certainly, Herr Director.
Do you not know that His Majesty has expressly forbidden ballet?
Surely His Majesty didn't mean to prohibit dancing when it's part of the story.
Give me your score, please.
Oh, this is called a score? Score.
What are you doing, Herr Director?
Oh my god!
What are you doing?
Oh my god, that seems harsh.
They say I have to rewrite the opera. I can't rewrite what's perfect.
If someone else would have told it, I would say cocky, but it really is for him, right? With him.
I actually threw the entire score in the fire. He made me so angry. My wife took it out in time.
Thank God.
I like that.
I think I'll take this up with the Emperor. With all my heart, Mozart.
Oh. Yeah, well, if only he knew, right?
I went to the theater ready to tell Mozart something, anything.
The Emperor, who never attended rehearsal.
It was just so curious.
I don't understand. Is it modern?
A new thing.
no ballet in your opera.
You like this? Your own law decrees it, I'm afraid. Let me see the scene with the music.
Oh my god, I like that, okay. Oh my god, it's gonna be so rocking right now.
Peter, bring the palace set back in, please.
Okay, yes, I agree. It is much better with the music. Actually, that's so risky, right? He knew that Figaro was banned, and yet he still went for it, right? That's very bold.
The restored third act was bold. God was singing through this little man.
He is jealous, he's angry, with so much hatred, but still with such huge admiration of his work, right? Because this, like, he's not lying about it, that he loved it. He wasn't... I like that Salieri is not diminishing Mozart's work, saying, oh, it's nothing. He actually loves it. He's saying that it's God's. Like, God is speaking through Mozart with his music. Oh my god, you cannot yawn, right? You cannot. That's kind of like boring, and all of them saw it.
3 yawns, and the opera would fail the same night. 1 yawn could still get
9 performances.
Because he yawned. Oh my god.
The poor man can't concentrate for more than an hour.
Did you like it at all?
I thought it was marvelous.
Why didn't they come?
Do you know you didn't even give them a good bang at the end of song?
Maybe you should give me some lessons in that.
Well, that was said harshly. But again, he is just outraged.
I would like you to see my new piece. It'd be a tremendous honor for me.
Grazie lei, Signor Antonio.
He's also so passionate, but it's like very different face expressions, right? He's doing it all so hard and just not hard, but very concentrated, very serious. While for Mozart, it's more like, hey, let's have some fun, right? Let's do all of that. It's just a very different attitude.
It is the best opera yet written. You do honor to Vienna and to me.
He needed this validation so badly, right?
It was good of you to come.
How could I not? I never knew that music like that was possible. Salieri.
I could not imagine what music like this is possible.
Stanzi, you remember my excellent friend Schickenator?
These gentlemen are from Salzburg. Your father is dead.
Was the other conversation the last conversation that we had?
So rose the dreadful ghost. There on the stage stood the figure of a dead commander.
That is amazing that, you know, even though this happened, right? His father died. That is tremendously hard inside. He turned it into...
terrifying and wonderful to watch.
It's not that Mozart is making music. It's like Mozart is the music. To me, all of that seems magical. Like there is magic to it, you know?
The madness began in me, worshipping sound.
I like that.
I could finally triumph over God.
Okay, so I see the movie is taking a bit of a darker turn here, right? Because before it was love, and parties. Now there is death of a father. Salieri becoming mad as he stated. Oh my! Oh my god! Why, I did not expect that. That is so cool. The special effects, you know, cool. I didn't know that Mozart got that famous that young. It feels, you know, that then rock stars get so much, like, become famous, got so much success that there's like parties, drugs, alcohol, girls, chicks, everything, you know?
Herr Mozart, I have come to commission work from you. A mass for the dead. A man who deserved a requiem mass and never got one. You will be well paid.
I think he needs money.
Do you accept? And be sure, tell no one what you do.
Oh my god, this is literally the creepiest costume. Well, not the creepiest, but top 5, okay? Top 5, that's fair.
My plan was so simple that it terrified me. I must get the death mass, and then I must achieve his death.
Oh my god! I just got it, okay.
All Vienna sitting there, and then music.
Okay, and he's the one who's playing this music.
A great mass of death composed by his devoted friend. What
Oh my goodness!
Death.
What a diabolical plan!
Salieri has been touched by God at last. He's powerless to stop it.
Oh my god, he's terrified. I see the look at the eyes of this man and...
The only thing that worried me was the actual killing.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's at least that worried him. That's a step forward.
It's very different when you have to do it with your own hands.
And he has a wife and a kid and a talent. Oh my god! So this is opera for kids? Kind of suited for kids as well? Because it's very... Because there is humor in it? It's a completely different vibe though, right? From the other operas that we've seen. It's actual horse! That's actual horse! Nice! I did not expect the opera to go this way. Oh, hey, that's better. I mean, sausages and wine, that's a full great dinner. Kind of like my dinner. Oh, most of the days. Food changes, but wine stays. Okay, great. That was very, very unique.
What did you think of that, eh?
That is wonderful. I like the horse.
Don Giovanni here would have had a wonderful success. The more fantastic, the better.
Oh, okay, that's a different... Okay, I see, okay.
I guarantee you a triumphant deluxe. Half the receipts.
How much will you pay him now?
Who do you think I am, the emperor?
You're not going to do this.
Why not? Half the house.
When?
I mean, she's just trying to be practical.
I don't like what he did with your opera. It was common. You'll never see a penny.
I'll put it here in your hand.
They seem happy though, right? They seem genuinely happy with each other. Oh my god, he's so concentrated, he doesn't even hear. The music is just playing in his head.
Don't answer it. Tell him I'm not here. Come back later.
Am I interrupting something? Is he happy with it?
I don't... He didn't seem so, did he?
You think I'm in the funeral?
Leave that alone.
Put it down! Finished?
What?
The vaudeville.
Yes, can I see it? There's nothing to see.
Oh my god. Okay, well, he has other stuff to work on, right?
I asked you if we could start rehearsals next week.
It's all right here in my noodle. Scribbling and bibbling and scribbling.
Blood, you little cunt!
He's doing his best.
I'm paying these people
He's doing
to
his
wait.
best. Only an idiot would ask Wolfie to work on that stuff.
What's so intelligent about writing a requiem?
Money.
Money. Okay, well, she is...
Write it down. Just write it down.
She's protecting him.
The hell with your death mass.
I'm not working there anymore.
Yeah, well, last night wasn't really good.
He drinks all day.
Is he working?
Is he working, right? Because it seemed like Salieri wouldn't even need to kill Mozart.
He sits there all the time doing some silly opera.
Are you sure it's an opera?
So Salieri's plan might actually work, right? And he wouldn't even need to kill Mozart. But because from the beginning of the movie, when we just saw Mozart, and to this day now, when he starts drinking more and he's sleeping less and all this medicine, right, and not enough money, you could clearly see it on his face. He is not looking as good now. Oh, he's sleeping like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, to ask why he's not working on the death mass? That was a perfect timing.
Are you neglecting my request?
No, I'll give you a wonderful piece, the best I ever can. This is my wife, Stanzi.
He's working on it very hard.
The sooner you finish, the greater your reward.
Okay, well, he knows how to motivate them. And wives would be like, okay, do you want to go work now?
Wolfie, I think you really are going mad. This is a real man who puts down real money.
Well, he did give money in advance too, right?
Can you give me one reason I can understand?
It's killing me.
The Requiem?
Be honest, tell me you've been drinking. I worry about you all the time.
She actually is right,
all you can do
yes.
is drink and talk nonsense. Please, let me sit here.
I would think that it's probably not easy to be a wife of a very talented man, because from what I saw, people who are that great always a little bit like different in terms of how they pursue things, right? And how they see the stuff and situations. They have a very different opinion and mind and the way they behave. Him and bottle are living. But he actually was on it, right? Saying that it is killing me. He doesn't know how close he is to the truth. Okay, you know, it's how musically talented people are spending their parties. That would be kind of cool to visit one of those. He seems to be in a better mood. Maybe it's to use it as a way, kind of like an outlet. She left. She left him. Oh my god, I did not expect that, because yes, of course, she was worried about him and frightened, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Leave, I said, right away. Clear out and take the child with you. Shocked to my foundation when I saw her. No one exists but you, do they? You and your music. You marry him, you won't have a pot to piss in.
I thought that she liked Mozart in the beginning, right? I thought she was very proud that her daughter was marrying him, right? This moment then she met the emperor, the sire. But he hears music in everything. Even the screaming and shouting. It's like my god! He's not feeling good. But yet, he's working. He's gonna pass out, like he's gonna faint because it's... Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Maybe it is healing him. All the drinking, working, music. I'm not sure what kills him faster, this or Salieri. Oh my goodness! Is he... Well, I wanted to say is he alright, but he's clearly not alright.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
Okay, I see. He must save him now. Salieri must save him now. Right? Because the work is not finished yet, so he's gonna put all the effort into saving him now, yes? Okay, he is awake. Oh, this is adorable. I've never seen operas like that. I didn't know those exist. That's amazing. I know that they were saying it's like, oh, you know, that's not as great, but that seems fine. That seems like a fun opera.
Where is your wife? She's not well either. She went to the spa. You were the only colleague of mine who came.
Colleague of mine.
I would never miss anything you had written. You are the greatest composer known to me.
Oh, it's probably not a shock to Mozart, is it? But it's probably different hearing from a colleague, right? Appreciation and validation.
It's him. Tell him to go away. Ask him if he would give me some money now.
What kind of game is he playing right now?
Salieri.
Oh my god, they are just so worried.
He's just exhausted. He became dizzy.
And he immediately, like...
That's his share. That should cheer him up.
That doesn't seem like a lot. The advance that the masked man, let's go to that, gave him, alright, was the same. Oh, and okay. Okay, that's genius. And he's gonna say that, okay.
He said to give you this. He will pay you another 100 ducats.
Tomorrow night. It's impossible. Did you say 100?
Is it because Salieri is worried that Mozart doesn't have long left? Doesn't have much left?
Could I help you?
Actually, you could.
Then it's not going to be a complete lie. If he's gonna say that this is my masterpiece, at least he did put some work in there too.
I want to go back to Vienna. I feel wrong.
Confidatatis maledictus. Do you believe in it? Fire which never dies.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's great. That's a great phrase. I like that.
We ended in F major.
Yes?
So now, A minor.
Confrontatis. A minor.
Bass is first. Second beat of the first... Common time. Second measure, second beat. Rest.
Oh wow, they have been writing a lot.
Good.
Oh my god, he saw how it's gonna go. Oh my god, he needed the paper to see how it's gonna go. Oh my god.
Now the orchestra. Second bassoon and bass trombones with the basses.
It's all in his head. And he's just describing it. He's not he's like not creating it. It's already there.
Identical?
Of course. The instruments doubling the voices.
Oh my god. It's too fast for Salieri.
Trumpets in D. Tonic and dominant. First and third beats.
Oh my god, it was too hard for Salieri.
Yes, I understand. Yes. And that's all.
No.
No.
Next measure is rising.
So this is how opera is written?
It's wonderful. Yes. Write that down. Sotto voce.
Yes.
Pianissimo. C major.
Soprano's up to F on the second vocal?
Yes.
Yes.
Descending scale in eighth notes, and then back to the ostinato again. Show me the whole thing from the beginning.
Oh my god, how do you even write it down? That should be a great understanding. Oh, he's living with all this music in his head, in his ears all the time. We've been working the whole night. He's looking so bad. He's looking very pale.
Do you want to rest a bit?
No.
Stop for a moment. Will you stay with me while I sleep a little? I'm so ashamed. I thought you did not care for my work.
Oh my god, I think he cared too much.
Forgive me.
Wow. And he's thinking that Salieri is doing that out of pure heart, right? And love for the music. She felt that something is off. That's a great wife, even than ex-wife.
Your husband took sick.
Well, thank you very much. You can go now.
He needs me, ma'am.
Just go, please.
He asked me to stay.
Wolfie, I missed you so much. What is this? You're not to work on this ever again. This is not his handwriting.
It's mine.
Well, he's not to work on this anymore. I regret we have no servants to show you out, Herr Salieri.
I like her. Oh my god, I think he's dead. Oh my god. I cannot believe, you know, to me, it's just someone was calling Mozart Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart Wolfie, right? I think this is so cute. This is not something that you would expect. Even though you understand with your brain, but just for you it's always like Mozart, right? But for some girl it was Wolfie. A brighter candle burns twice as fast. He had a very short life. The mother of wife loved him too. She already got used to it, and it's just, even though he gave him hard moments, but she was just protecting her daughter. So his work, Requiem for the Dead, was never finished. This is how people were buried before. Not in coffins, but I saw the coffins, they only used coffin for transportation, or it depended on a person. Vocals and instrumental.
He destroyed his own beloved. It kept me alive to torture. My music growing fainter till no one plays it at all.
Time for the water closet.
I speak for all mediocrities in the world. I am their patron saint.
I speak for all the mediocrities in the world.
Mediocrities everywhere. I absolve you.
Wow, what a movie. Oh my god. How close the movie showed Mozart's life. Mozart and Salieri's life. Like, how close were they in the movie? Because, well, you know, everything seemed quite smooth in terms of how I saw it here. I know nothing about Mozart's life, but feels like now I do. So, how accurate is the plot? I was fascinated by the movie, to be honest. Honestly, it was bringing me home a lot because of, I already mentioned it during the movie, but all this ballet and opera, it is part of the routine in our country, you know, and our teachers, our parents were always taking us when we were kids, and when we got a little bit older, we always were going there. So for me to see all of that, it was bringing me back to when I was a kid sitting there, you know, and even not loving it all the time, right? Because if you take a 5-year-old kid to the opera, the kid might not enjoy it, but still the whole commitment, it's perfect. It was so cool because the story was very interesting, you know. There is like this crazy, ridiculously talented person, and there is one enemy, right, who is so obsessed and so admiring. I really love this part. Sorry, I'm jumping from one thought to another, but this is just how my brain works after 3 hours of movie. I really liked the details in the movie, you know, in terms of costumes, the decorations, the personalities of people, you know, even the very gestures. It was all very well constructed. One thing I really liked about Salieri is that only because he thought that the God was speaking through Mozart with his music, he was really admiring what he was doing. He didn't want to kill Mozart because Mozart was a bad person. No, he wanted to kill him because of his music. And then the last phrase was very, not catchy, but was very strong. It's like, I'm always going to be among the mediocrities, you know? So it doesn't matter how hard I try, I'm never going to be on top. Even though he was, right, his music was also great, but as Mozart said, funny little tune, you know? I don't think I ever watched a movie like that before. So it was unique. If you want to see my full-length reaction video, follow my Patreon. The link is in the video and it's also in the description. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, press like, and let me know what you think about my reaction. What do you think about the movie? And the most important for me right now is how accurate the movie is. I also want to say thank you to my patrons, and I want to have a special shout out to the following patrons tonight: Sundiver, Joaquin Kilman, Lynn Anaquat, Alex Smith, Jason KH, Mark Kingpin, and Paul W. Thank you guys very, very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.